Hello students, how are you all? So once again I welcome you all in the Alchemy online tutorials. So as you all know that yesterday we have already done with the levels of management, right? In our yesterday video, and I have told that one more video and then this particular chapter will going to get over. So finally we are in the last topic of this particular chapter, that is chapter number 1, natures and significance of management. Already we have done with many topics of this particular chapter, and while explaining the particular topics, I have already told that which topics are very important and on which topic you have to pay heed more. Fine. So students, this topic, that is coordination, the essence of management. This is the most important topic of the whole chapter. Getting my point? This is the most important topic. The topics that what you have already understood till now, of course they are important, but as compared to all those topics, this topic is the most important, and this topic is definitely going to be asked in your exam. So students, it is important, but it is not difficult. It is very easy. Okay, so without wasting much time, let's start with our last topic of this particular chapter, and quite a very important topic of this chapter, that is coordination, essence of management. See, basically this coordination word is not new for you all. Okay, many a times in the daily lives only you have heard this word many a times. Okay, what do you mean by coordination? I guess each one of you who is seeing this video will be knowing about a general meaning of the coordination. If I ask you all that what do you mean by coordination in general, then it means that coordination means all together. Coordination means all together. It means that agar hum isko, if we simplify it more precisely and more clearly, then it means that it synchronizes the activities that are going around us. Okay, so coordination in the management, what does it mean? See, as we all know that there are total 5 functions of management that we have already studied in our first video. The 5 steps, the 5 points which are there in the process. There are the 5 functions of management, right? And we know that also that all those functions are correlated with one another. Clear? But which is the most important essence? Essence means part, element. Essence means part or element. So which is the most important element or a part which binds all the other functions of management all together? Okay, like planning is dependent on organizing is dependent on staffing. All these functions we all know that they are interrelated with each other. But how they are interrelated? In what manner they are interrelated? What is helping them out? So this coordination which is written in front of you, this coordination is helping them out. Okay, so let's move on with the 2 definitions. I have mentioned here the 2 definitions. In the NCERT you can find many definitions, and as per your convenience you can write whatever you want. Clear? Now, definition states like this: it is the process by which manager synchronizes means collects, make them all together, synchronizes the activities of the various departments. Now what happens? We know that in an organization there are various departments. Suppose purchase department, sales department, finance department, marketing department, advertising department. All these there are different departments. Okay, and we know that one department is dependent on another. Like suppose I take an example of software manufacturing. From a renowned company, you have got the order of manufacture 20 softwares. Okay, 20 softwares, the order you have got it. Okay, one renowned company has given you the order. Fine. So this order was being given to the sales department. Clear? This order was given to the sales department. Ab sales department will not go into manufacture the product. You're getting my point? Sales department will go and directly contact to the production department. Okay, from where the software will going to be produced. Then production department will going to go Now what we need? We need raw materials. So production department will going to go and contact with the raw materials department. Okay. Now raw materials, in order to get the raw materials, how you will going to get the raw materials? You need to finance. So raw material department will going to contact the finance department. It means that each and every department is interrelated with each other. And each and every department is coordinating with each other, is helping each other. So what does it mean? This is the meaning of coordination. When manager synchronizes, making the activities so much easy that the activities can be easily carried forward in the organization, but it can be possible only and only if there is the presence of coordination. Clear? So it means that it is the most important force, it is the most important element which binds all the other functions of management. Okay? And their main target is harmony. Their main target is harmony, to maintain harmony in the organization, to create unity among the organization, among the people who are working in the organization. That can be possible only if we are following this particular process, that is coordination. Okay students, I hope that I have made you clear about this particular concept, that what do you mean by coordination. Let's move further with the features of coordination. Features or characteristics or nature, it's one and the same. Okay, in this coordination topic we will going to understand three topics. One already I have made you understood, that is the introductory part, meaning. Then now we will going to understand about the features, and the last one is importance. Clear? Chaliye, let's begin with the very first feature of the coordination, that is integrates group efforts. See, we know if any one particular person thinks of bringing unity in the organization, then it is not possible. Okay, he or she needs the support of everyone, needs the coordination of everyone who are working in that particular organization. Okay, so coordination means which integrates, which unified, which brings the efforts of all the persons who are there in a particular group. Because one single person cannot do anything. If he or she needs to complete a task on time with proper efficiency and effectiveness, then it is possible only if there is the proper coordination between all the members of that particular group. Understood? Okay. Next one is ensures unity of direction. Like suppose in my company I have 10 employees. Okay. Although I have allotted different tasks to each one of them according to their caliber and according to their knowledge, but they are doing the particular task, the particular activities that what I have asked them to do. They are doing in order to achieve the one determined goal, the one goal of the organization that is already decided. Okay, so that one goal of the organization is same of all the departments, of all the people, of all the employees. So what does it mean? That I need to make the employees work in the same direction. It should not be like this, that 10 persons are working towards the goal and 10 persons are working opposite, that what the goal need to be achieved. Okay, it should not be like this. It can only be possible all the persons working in the same field, working in the same direction. It is possible only and only if you are following the process of coordination. Okay students, chaliye. I guess I have made you clear with the first and second point. Chaliye. Let's move on with the third point, that is continuous process. Of course it is needed. Like it should not be like this, that okay, one time we have achieved the goal, so the next year, in order to achieve the goal for the next year, we will not going to work with coordination. It's not like that. At each and every point of time, at each and every level, coordination is required, and coordination should be must. It is not like that ki theek hai, ek baar we have done the work by following the coordination, by having a proper unity among the people, and next time we will not going to follow any unity. Then automatically our result will not going to produce. Okay, the level of result that what we want, that result will not going to produce. Clear? So it is very, very important, and it should be in the minds of the people that coordination is a never ending process. It is continuously required at each and every point of time. Understood? Next is pervasive. Pervasive means universal, which is required everywhere. Whether you are working, as I have already mentioned, as I have already explained these 2 points in the features of management also, and there also I have told that whether you are working a small scale of organization or you are running a large scale of organization, whether you are running the organization in India or outside the country, you require coordination. Whether you are at the top level or at the bottom level or at the middle level, you require the coordination. Okay, students? Chaliye. Let's move on with the next point, that is responsibility of every manager. Now, in terms of responsibility, see, we know that the maximum responsibility, if I talk about, then the maximum responsibility is handed over to the bottom level management. Okay. So, by having this knowledge, it doesn't mean that only the coordination work will going to be done by only the bottom level management, and then the middle level and top level will not going to have any work related to coordination. It's not like that. Okay. Coordination is required at every level, whether the person is at the top level, whether the person is at the middle level, or whether the person is at the bottom level. They require coordination, and in between them also coordination should be must. Okay, clear? Chaliye. And let's move on with the last point of the features of management, that is deliberate. Deliberate means, see, sometimes what happens, in order to avoid misleading confusions or chaos, unnecessarily chaoses which arises in the organization or in the business unit. So to avoid all these misleading things or unwanted things, what we are doing is we are imposing this coordination in a deliberate manner, in a compulsory manner, that everybody needs to work in unity. If you will not going to work in unity, then you will going to get expelled from the job. Sometimes we had to be harsh. Sometimes we have to be. Why? Because at the last, our organizational goal is attached with it. And if any confusion or any chaos will going to arise in the business unit or in the organization, then automatically our organization will going to suffer. Understood, students? So that is why it is must, it is deliberate, it is compulsory to follow the coordination in order to avoid unnecessarily confusions and chaos. Clear? I hope that I have made you clear with all the 6 points of the features of coordination. Clear? Chaliye. Let's move on with our last topic of this particular chapter also, and this particular topic also. That is importance of coordination. See, importance of coordination. The very first point is size of the organization. What happens is the requirement of coordination depends upon the size of the organization. Likewise, if the size of the business is small, then it's but obvious that you require less amount of coordination. Clear? If the size of the business is big, then it's but obvious that you require more amount of coordination. Getting my point? So, depending upon the size of the business unit, the amount of coordination will going to be required. The importance of coordination will going to be imposed. It all depends upon the size of the unit. Small size, less amount of coordination. Big size, large amount of coordination. Clear, students? Okay. Next point is functional differentiation. Now, functional differentiation, what happens is, like, in order to maintain the work in a proper manner and in a systematic manner, what we are doing is we are differentiating the departments according to the work at what they are doing. Like finance department, marketing department, purchase department, sales department. So what are those? These are the different departments, and they are being differentiated according to the functions in which they are best. Clear? Our main target should be that how to bring the coordination among all these particular functional departments. Okay, because as I have already explained you in the previous slide that coordination is required, it is must. But how we are following that coordination in between all the departments, because we know that one department is dependent on another. Each department is dependent on another department. So the main target is that we need to follow the coordination process. Coordination should be present in between them so that the work can be done in a systematic manner. Okay? Clear, students? And the last point is specialization. Specialization means, now what happens is, in the organization we are having many specialists. Like, to deal with the finance related things, we are having a CA. We will going to appoint a CA. Okay? To deal with any managerial things, any marketing things, we will going to appoint an MBA person. Clear? So what happens is, in order to deal all these particular activities, now what happens is, if each one of the specialists will going to come and will going to work under one roof, then automatically their ego will going to arise. Okay, their ego will going to arise, and sometimes they will not going to follow the orders of anyone else or the things which are being conveyed by anyone else. So now what to do? Unwanted chaos will going to arise, unwanted confusions will going to arise. So now what happened? If our activities are being allotted as per the specialist who are working in the organization, then our main target should be to bring the coordination among those specialists also, so that no chaos, no confusion, no disputes will going to be arise in the organization. Okay, students, I hope that this point I have already made you clear, and by this we have ended up with the topic of coordination. Please go through this topic very carefully. Read, if you need the detailed descriptions, it is already there in your NCERT, and you will going to find exactly the way that what I have explained you. If still any doubts are there, you can ping me up personally. Okay. A small topic is there. If you're going to notice in your NCERT, a small topic is there, that is functions of management, and in that small paragraphs, the explanation is given of planning, organizing, directing, staffing and controlling. Okay, I have not taken this particular point in this particular chapter session, because already that I have a short glimpse I have already explained you when I was explaining you the process of management. Okay, and in detail it is already there in your further chapters. Okay, so right now I am not going in detail of those particular topics. In case you want to read it, you can read it, and if you are having any doubt in any of the line or any of the topic, you can ask me personally. Okay, students, so by this we come to an end of our chapter number 1, that is nature and significance of management. Very soon I will be back with you to start our next chapter, that is principles of management. But before that, please watch all the videos of chapter number 1. Okay, so stay home, stay safe, stay healthy, and please do studies. Okay, chaliye. Bye bye. Thank you.